So many of us are awesome at building strong communities in our personal lives. Relationships often give us energy and provide meaning and purpose. And we're often a central hub for our families and neighborhoods, our spiritual, school, and local communities. Yet many of us struggle with building a meaningful network. A lot of my clients don't even know what a good network looks like. I mean, if you can't define success, it's really hard to have a winning outcome. So let's start with the why. Why is having a strong community important? People with strong networks move their career forward faster. Bottom line. You know the adage, it's all about who you know? Turns out that's a true story. So strong networks provide opportunities for learning, and it gives you the ability to really come up with creative solutions that you wouldn't have thought of otherwise. Diversity of thought is critical if you want to accelerate your business performance. You gotta mix it up. So you need to build your network long before you think you're gonna need it. If you're job hunting or launching a new company, you probably shouldn't wait till day one before dusting off your LinkedIn profile and taking a look to see what's out there. So let's talk now about what a strong network looks like and how to build one and what to do with it once you have it. Strong networks have three distinct characteristics. They're diverse, relevant, and deep. Diverse networks go beyond your immediate circle, and a good network is from both within and outside your company. You've got people that have skills that are consistent with yours, and also people who know things that go well beyond whatever you know. And it spans various geographies and cultures. Your network should be relevant. Time flies, and before you know it, half of your deepest relationships have retired or opted to leave the workforce to take care of their growing family. That's good for them, but it's bad for you. If a lot of your connections have left the workplace, it's really time to rebuild your community. Having deep relationships means everything, and you never really appreciate how much impact you have on people unless you keep in touch. So don't fall into the trap of having a million friends or followers just to make yourself feel better. Focus on those that you know well, who you've shared meaningful experiences with, and build your network from there. Good people always want to connect to other good people. As you're thinking about your community, you might be thinking you're falling a little short. So what do you do now? So you want to take stock of your network and figure out where you'd like to make changes. Maybe your network is super relevant and deep, but not very diverse. Or maybe you've got a diverse and relevant network, but all of your relationships are superficial and lack that depth that you need. Once you've identified where you want to refine, you can build a plan to take action. Leverage the people you already know to add to your network and ask for introductions. It's a great way to get started. Get out there and press the flesh. There are hundreds of networking events, in person and online, affinity and special interest groups. These days, there's something for everybody. So do some research and pick 2 or 3 to try. You'll be surprised at the results. Make sure you go older and younger because perspective is important. Get out of your generation when trying to diversify your network. Your contemporaries think like you, which is great. But if you want to diversify your perspective, going after what you already know may feel very natural, but it's not very helpful in terms of expanding your horizons. Don't forget to diversify between public, private, and academic sectors. Each sector offers an enormity of intellect, passion, and creativity, all of which can be tapped into and modified for your own purposes. If you spent your career in academia, learning how certain principles are applied in industry could be really enlightening. And if you spent your time on Wall Street, get to know some leaders in the public sector. You'll be shocked what you think you can learn from them. Congratulations. Now that you've built the dream team, what do you do with it? You've got to maintain that network. Be tenacious, persistent, but not irritating and stalker-like. Block time every single day to maintain and grow your connections. Keep a rotating list of who you want to keep connected with and document your conversations so you can refresh your memory and not repeat the same things that you talk about every time. This is your time to be selfish. Men leverage their networks for business purposes all the time and never think anything of it. Women tend to take a more service-based approach and focus on how we can help instead of how we can be helped. Giving is a great way to deepen relationships, but don't forget, it's okay to ask for things too. So be sure to articulate what you're looking for and how others can help you. Follow through on any referrals quickly. When introductions are made, it's absolutely a reflection on the person who made it, and you always want to make sure you're efficient so your follow-up reflects really well on that colleague that made the referral. Building and maintaining a strong network isn't hard. It just requires planning, persistence, and follow-up. Building the right network where you're able to give and receive value is what you should be striving for. Getting it right is going to set you up well for years to come. And as always, I'm here to help, and you know where to find me. See you next time.